Rabbit, Gears of War, and Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament 3 coming out pretty soon. Cliffy didn't work on that one, but it is a part of his legacy. And I just want to thank Cliffy once again and all the people involved. Thank you, Mr. Suma, for helping us get Cliffy on the show. And guys, with that being said, I've got a couple of news items here that should probably finish out the day. We don't even need to go to News of the Week. We'll just jump right into it. But again, thanks to Suma, thanks to the folks over at the PR company, and of course, thanks to Cliffy B himself for getting him on the show. Hopefully, with the visits between Cliffy being on EG won't be as long. And of course, the next time I'd like to have him sitting in the chair next to me so we can finally have Cliffy B on like live and in person. And it's not because I want to touch Cliffy badly.
I do.
Okay, maybe it is.
I do.
All right, guys, a user letter. Craig O'Brien wrote this very, very short letter, and he says, on Thursday's show, when you were reviewing Eye of Judgment, I swore that the 6-axis PS button was flashing red. Was that just my eyes? If not, how do you do it? Well, look at here. I have a little PS3 controller, and it happens to have a 2 on it. I'm going to press this button right here. I'm going to press the button right. Of course, it's my luck that the freaking controller doesn't have any juice. The answer to this, Craig O'Brien, by the way, good eyes. The answer to this is that your eyes are not deceiving you. It's not a mod, and it's not something you can buy in stores. This is actually a controller for a PS3 test or debug kit. And so now you know, if you ever see a PlayStation controller that flashes red on the PS button, that means that it actually came from a test kit or a debug kit. So I know a few other people were asking about that question too. And there you have it right there. Unfortunately, my fucking test failed. I feel stupid now as I press this button like, oh yeah, watch this, guys! Hold on.
We can show them tomorrow during the after show.
Yeah, tomorrow during the after show, I'll have it plugged in so you can see it again there. Thanks, Craig O'Brien, though. And here's some news, you guys, and this is really, really, really depressing news, okay? GameStop and EB Games employees are destroying the video game industry, okay? Now, if you didn't already know that, you could probably take a, wild guess.
What?
Yeah,
what?
Believe it or not. All right, now, normally I might say this on every day. I don't particularly enjoy going to those stores. I feel like I'm bullied every once in a while. I prefer the mom and pop stores. Plus, I feel like I get better prices at the mom and pop stores. I feel like I don't get value for my trade-in at these stores. But here's what I want to say about this. First off, okay, Suma goes to buy Call of Duty 4 this past weekend at a GameStop. Okay, he purchases the game, and the guy behind the counter says, why are you buying this for the PS3? Okay, first off, it's none of your fucking business why I'm buying it for the PS3 or the 360 or the Wii or whatever game the console's out for, okay? Your job is to sell the fucking game to me, not to ask me what system I'm going to be playing it on. But Suma, being the nice guy that he is, or a guy just looking for a fight, which
Did he
I'm
offer
sure
him
was.
head?
No, Suma goes, well, you know, I'm actually like, you know, I'm playing Eye of Judgment now, I'm playing Warhawk, so I'm playing a lot of, you know, PS3 games, and, you know, I just figured since most of my time is being spent on the PS3 right now, I'd get the PS3 copy. So the guy from GameStop basically went on to say, well, you won't be able to play online if you buy the PS3 version.
What?
Yeah, because no one's playing it, you guys. I mean, this EB Games GameStop employee who obviously knows the sales number, well, guess what? Newsflash, fuckface. Infinity Ward has to patch the PS3 version of Call of Duty because it was fucking way more popular than they expected it to be. This is a problem to me. I think that it is a severe issue when non-educated people, I mean, it would basically be like me getting a job at EB Games and just going out of my way to push like PS3, you know, accessories and shit on people. You know, that may come down to like making shit up about the system, saying, you know, I mean, how ignorant can you get? You can't play this online because you're buying it for the PS3. Now, if he was going to say, well, you might not have as enjoyable experience because more people are probably going to buy it for the 360, I could understand that logic. That makes some sense, right?
You might find the game easier or something like that. Don't just say that you can't play it online.
Right,
That's stupid.
And then to basically, like, I mean, and not in so many words, call Suma an idiot because he's buying it for a system which maybe this guy doesn't like. I'm pretty sure the last time I checked, it wasn't your fucking job to give me an opinion. Okay?
Last time I checked, this was America, where you're free to buy what you want.
You know, that's the kind of shit that. Thank you, Rance. Exactly. Not EB Gamesville, where we are told what to buy. Okay.
America.
Now, that's the kind of shit that will bother me. I'm gonna get loud about and yell at. But it's not the kind of crap that I lose sleep over. Okay. This next example is the kind of shit that I will lose sleep over, okay? So I actually was looking for Guitar Hero 3 this weekend. I did manage to get a copy after going to about 5 different stores, believe it or not.
5 stores?
Dude, dog, not only 5 stores, bro, but I was looking for the PS3 version.
Yeah.
And it was out everywhere.
Yeah.
All right?
Dude.
So, all right.
Take that, GameStop.
Yeah,
Okay.
welcome to the age of the PS3 that's popular.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly. Things are changing. You know, we got 2 big boys on the block now, 360 and PS3, okay? But so I go in there, I'm looking for it, blah, 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 and I'm like, well, they don't have it. That sucks. I'll tell you what. Do you guys have any Eye of Judgment booster packs or theme decks? The fucking next words that came out of this guy's mouth took me by surprise so much that I actually was speechless for about 2 seconds. He says to me, and I quote, "Why don't you just go online, download the cards, print them out, and use them that way?" Why don't you fucking quit life and put a bullet into your head? Because not only have you just cost the company that you're working for money, but you've also fucking cost Sony Computer Entertainment money because you're suggesting in a retail store that I should pirate cards for my own fucking enjoyment.
That's the
What the fuck?
What the was that shit?
Am I fucking crazy, guys, or is that the most bizarre thing that you have ever heard?
Never.
And you're like, it would be like,
okay. Here's the question. You may have mentioned this, but I was so flabbergasted when I was reading the script. I saw it coming. Was this the same guy that told you couldn't play?
No, this is a completely different guy. Completely different GameStop stores. Okay? So this would be the same thing as like me and Rance going to watch 300 at the fucking movie theater, and the guy selling our tickets to say, hey, you can fucking download a fucking pristine copy of this game on release log, dog.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you watching it on some big screen?
I
Like,
don't
what kind
fucking
of a
know.
fucking moron are you?
Who the fuck
Save
wants to
yourself
pay
$10.
$6
Go
for
fuck. You
fucking
already
popcorn?
can't fucking pay for internet. Why the fuck aren't you just down?
I don't
mean,
fucking know why you're in the theater anyway.
This has made me so angry that I actually want to write a letter or contact EB Games and GameStop and call these people out, because I think that they are doing a major disservice not only to fucking gamers, but to their own goddamn company that they work for. And it looks like Robert Suma has actually run in here. Sup?
I'm enjoying the yelling, but let me just say also,
Who the fuck wants to come in here and pay for a movie?
Also, I want to point out that at the GameStop where the asshat who had this anti-PS3 stance, there were nothing but Call of Duty 360 games behind him. It was an entire wall, both sides of their little display, just nothing but 360 COD4. Plenty of copies, by the way, despite internet reports of it being sold out. But there was one copy of the PS3 version left, and it's one little slot. But that guy was a complete asshat. This happened in one day to both Wheat and I. Anti-PS3 Pro 360. Tinfoil hat.
But seriously, guys,
Everybody got your armadillo hats?
I am definitely going to do it. I'm going to call EB. I'm going to email who I got to call, because I don't fucking think that that is kosher on any level at all. Any level at all. I'm incredibly upset about this, and you know what? It's, I don't care about the card copiers out there. We'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow when we do our Eye of Judgment game. But the bottom line is that a retail store should not tell me to resort to pirating because they don't carry some Eye of Judgment cards. Okay? You fucking morons! I can't believe it. You're going down. It's now my personal mission to get the lot of you fired. I want nothing but intelligent people working in these stores.
Dude, with as much scratch as they're making, giving you $2 for a used game and then selling it for $29. You would think that they can afford somebody that's worth more than $8 an hour
Hell
to come
no,
in and
dude.
No.
advise
Hell no.
people.
They
No.
hire the biggest idiots to work there.
Yes,
It's
they do.
It's like
I can see that. And you know what's funny is that if you work at a game store, 9 times out of 10, you're just not cool enough to get a job at a game company or something, and you have to fall back. So, hey, yeah, they're morons. They think they're in the industry, but they're not.
Yes,
so, okay.
Thank you, Rance. You don't break into the industry by getting a job at EB GameStop. The only thing you're breaking into is a life of crime and crack. And heroin, maybe.
And a love for a shitty system.
All right, we've got 7 minutes to go.